Hello everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we're doing The Lost World Jurassic Park, aka Jurassic Part 2, the second film in the series, which I'm going to be doing, reviewing every single Jurassic Park and Jurassic World film, all the way leading up to Jurassic World Dominion, which is coming out next week. I'll leave a link in the description if you haven't watched my Jurassic Park review. That's out now, so make sure to go watch this before that. So let's get into it. So, The Lost World Jurassic Park, directed once again by Steven Spielberg, stars Jeff Goldblum and Vince Vaughn. And I like what they tried to do with this film. And it's a bit surprising that this film has some bad reviews. This is about a 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I really think that's insulting. I don't think this film is actually that bad. It's not as good as the original Jurassic Park by any means, but I still think this film is very good. Does have some problems, but we'll get into that later. But I do like what Steven Spielberg tried to do. We follow Ian Malcolm, played by Jeff Goldblum. Gotta say, he's once again brilliant. You know, it's Jeff Goldblum. What more do you want me to say? I said it in the last video. It is Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, the story isn't that different from the original, but he tries to do a new take on it. And the good thing is, we see dinosaurs going into the modern world, literally, like in the final act, which I will get into later because that is a bit of a problem in some cases. But I like what they did with these two teams with different motivations going to this island and the dinosaurs messing with them. Another reason why humans and dinosaurs will not mix. And I like to see what Steven Spielberg was trying to do with this film. And I think he did an overall good job of what he was trying to do. But this film is actually, in some cases, quite even scarier than the original. I love the trailer scene where, you know, the glass it's shattering underneath them. That was horrible to see, and I'd hate that to happen to anyone. The T-Rex chase in the middle of the film, along with the Velociraptor chase in the long grass. Oh, absolutely brilliant. And the abandoned InGen building chase. Absolutely brilliant. This film is full of thrills, and I don't see why people don't like it. The CGI looks better in some cases. There's actually not that much CGI in this film, believe it or not. There's actually more practical effects, which I do appreciate. We don't need CGI 24/7. All the animatronics work well, including this baby T-Rex that's throughout the film the main plot device for this film, if you could say that. The thing is, I actually feel really bad for it, because it's injured throughout the film, and I really do feel bad for it. It felt real, and you know, I've watched this film with some people, and they all feel very sad for it. And it's amazing how realistic these animatronics look, and I think the artist did a great job with them. As I said, all the acting is great. Even Vince Vaughn's great. I'm not a massive fan of Vince Vaughn. He's all right. He seems like a nice guy, but he was actually quite good in this film, and you know, his character didn't really add that much to the film, apart from the last bit. But I think all the characters are really likeable. You care about them, you fear for them, and I think they were written very well with what they had to do anyway. On to my problems, though. I think one is the gymnastic scene. That was really ridiculous, a bit too ridiculous. There's been ridiculous and there's been too ridiculous, and that was up there on the too ridiculous. It just felt really out of place in what was a very dark film, and then we're having this really goofy thing going off just to save the day, and it just felt really weird. Secondly, the San Diego scene. First off, I like the concept of it. You know, a T-Rex, you know, walking around a city. Absolutely brilliant. But the thing is, it has its tonal problems. It's taken more as a joke than a serious threat. You know, we have the unfortunate, unlucky bastard, which people call him, and it just felt really distracting. It messed with the tone a lot of the film, and that is really the big problem with this film, in my opinion. It does lower its grade. But apart from that gymnastic scene and the tonal problems with the final act, I really don't see why people hate this film. I think this film is absolutely brilliant. It's edited and shot well too, with some nice cinematography in there. All the acting is great, including from my man Jeff Goldblum. He's never put in a bad performance. The special effects are better than the first one. The animatronics look so realistic, and it makes you care about the dinosaurs. The motivations of the characters, the story is absolutely brilliant. And while there is some tonal problems with the San Diego scene, I think it is very enjoyable. Overall, The Lost World, not as good as the original Jurassic Park. I think that's really impossible. But I still do think this is an excellent film. And I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's my third one I've done on this channel. But I do think it's very underrated. I really like this film. But guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to watch my Jurassic Park 3 review, which is coming out in a few days. Might be a bit of a while because I do have work 4 days this week. So just be a bit patient for it. But have a good day and be safe. See you later.